Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, my dudes. Don't know when you're watching this, just to nail this video down. It's Friday. I've exercised this whole week, doing a lot, and when Friday finally comes around, this is the last day of exercise, I feel like death. Like I have never slept a day in my life. So, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So, just like last time, we're going to be continuing where we left off somewhat, which is, of course, playing this damned game. So we went a little bit without, uploading this game for a while. Well, now we're going to go to the opposite, where it's just going to be a lot of this game, because Doom is coming out, and some other games I'm really interested in this time span that maybe you're seeing this, that may be relevant. But more games are coming out that I want to participate in and play and make some videos of, but I also don't want to leave this undone. But also, I said I would do a proper walkthrough Let's Play, because I just love this game so much, which is all true. And I also made the judgment call of being like, you know what, let's also do all of the things that are a lot, but not all of it, but it's most of it. So I said we would cover the interesting things, i.e. side quests for companions, as well as some of the cool side quests that are just neat. So we are going to continue on with that. So for the first 4 or 5 parts, it's just going to be us mowing down companion quests as fast as I can possibly get these done. And yes, let's hope dearly that we can make this all work out. So, of course, we are going to be starting with Parvati's quest. Now, if you guys have no idea about what the heck that's all about, essentially, Parvati asked us to go to a Groundbreaker, and Groundbreaker it's like a spaceship, and she wants to learn from the mechanic there. And that is where her side quest kind of starts. Also, we are going to be taking, of course, Nyoka or Parvati, probably always Parvati on companion quests, because she's always nice to have as a companion, because she's a pretty good she's a good human to analyze other humans, I guess, if that makes any sense. She's very emotionally smart, I suppose. And we have arrived. This is Junlei. Let us quick save unless they patched the game, but they didn't, or if they did, they found out how to not deconstruct your key bindings. Lovely jubbly. Let's do this.
I was doing some maintenance on the radiators and found this lying around. You look like you need it more than I do.
What's that supposed to mean? Do I look depressed? Maybe, I'm very tired today, but like I said. But let's get into it. Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just... Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudges Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
I kind of just want to silently, I don't want to do it for Parvati, but I want to, try to blow some wind in her sails so she can do this.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Whisper, nice job, Parvati. I'm definitely doing that.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Okay. Good. Little bit of lag spikes, but that's to be expected because I need to upgrade my software. Parvati! Girl, let's talk!
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Death, thank you. My nose is leaking. I'm the best kind of human being. What was that about back at Junlei's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Perception. It sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Sounds like you're not sure how you feel.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... She's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Alrighty, we'll talk later and like really hopefully soon, unless it's gonna be one of those things where I have to like travel or like do a side quest. I hope it's not. I think we just go to our ship and she's like, we're good. Like, thank you, please.
Crew report. Miyuka is drunk. Surprise.
Alcoholism, got it.
Hey,
Yes.
Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure. Holy shit. Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Jealous. Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
You seem very not okay. You feel a furrowed brow and all that. Okay. Perception, they were close. Not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Ah, damn, okay. Great idea. Drinking solves everything. No. You said you don't drink. Will you be all right?
If you're there, I'm sure things will be okay. Like, I mean, you wouldn't let nothing bad happen to me, right? Thanks for asking, by the by. It means something to know you're looking out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, level 25, baby. Also, yes. So that's something that they kind of, if I were to go down like certain speech checks, which I normally do when I first play through games, I make a save, and then I like load the save to get see what all the options are for the people I really care about and like really enjoy their character. I'll like mine out their dialogue essentially. But basically, you can get Parvati to explicitly say that she's basically asexual. So I think way back in the beginning of the first 3 or 4 parts, I mentioned that Parvati, the game designers actually did something that I had never seen before, introduced into games, or maybe I just missed it or whatever. But yes, Parvati is actually asexual, meaning she's not physical and or attracted, at least physically attracted to people, it seems. Which I think, again, never seen that done in a video game, so well done. Also, again, it does suck because she's the most sweet, kind person ever. so yeah. Also, she's I think also bisexual, but the other thing is some like further context to the person. Like in the very beginning of the game, Edgewater, when you actually go and talk to the person who's really thinks highly of Parvati, I think they were in a relationship once and probably. You know, he probably told her that she was being cold, but it's just that she's not interested in that kind of stuff, which is crazy interesting. Also, we are getting drunk with the drunkest of drunks, Nyoka. So I never really put that together, but this is hopefully going to work out splendidly. But anyways.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
I don't know either. To be honest, I'm an introvert. I don't go do anything like that.
Okay, so... what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is effective. Let's get fucked. No, I'd start with beer, but you said Edgewater, the smell made you sick. So how about wine?
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Careful now. Wine's deceptive. Only time I've come close to a medical emergency was when I found a brand of wine that agreed with my tastes.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Enjoying a drink with your friends?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
Kid, if you keep cowering from your target, afraid to pull the trigger, eventually it'll dash off and leave you wondering what it would have tasted like for the rest of your life.
But, okay. bit much, but sure, sure. Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Maybe that was her way of saying, by the way, I date girls. So like, hey, this is my past experience and this poem about fixing an old engine or whatever. No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
The poem implied you claiming her with a torch. Or a wrench. No, a torch. There's a torch. The romantic series grade stuff, okay.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
But I tell you, if someone I fancied sent written word instructing me to touch them, they wouldn't have to ask me twice.
What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Perception. What is it really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Okay, let's get some water. Yes.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Sensible, Cap. Starting her off slow. Else she might be sick in the Unreliable's engine.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
I see there's this option, which is what about me? Very creepy weirdness. Yeah, she's like, well, we're like, you're my, no. And it's like, yeah, I feel gross. Yeah, regardless. About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
These are like all the questions that people who get in relationships feel. So, hella well done, game designers. There's an easy way to answer all these questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Fuck them if that's the case. these are the two that I'm kind of torn between. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? And then this one I feel like is what I would probably say, which is you can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
The only thing you can control is you.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
So, are you going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Perception. You're still unsure? Yes! Ask her. No, determination. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Parvati, if you want a drink and a shoulder, you ask me any day or night of the week. I'll likely have already started.
Yes.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
It's very, very sweet, endearing. Again, if you experience this campaign and you don't fall in love with Parvati, you are nuts. All right, you would kick a puppy. All right, you're that level of fucked up. All right, I don't want to be friends with you. If that's the case. But yes, Parvati is just so sweet, and also like what everyone should hope. Like when she's talking about Junlei and how about she wants to be all these things for her and terrified if she can't. That's the kind of partner that you want desperately. Also, just then she was just like, "Hey, I wish we could all live in like a nice place together, like just be a family almost," which is just lovely. But regardless, let us continue. Parvati.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise.
Yes, why?
Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked.
Yeah, but say water.
I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Glad to hear it. Although I feel like I might have made an alcoholic of her, because I feel like it's probably best to give her a lot of alcohol, vomit like her lung up, and then just never touch it again. Whereas now I've started the race off slowly and given her a key to healing a hangover, which is, glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway, I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. But I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
If you two marry, you'll be saying things like, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. No, let's say this. So, Junlei does like you. And she said it in the most awkward way possible. You guys are like a match made in heaven. Let's go.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go fight her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. We're still chipping away, boys. We still got a bunch of stuff to... Yeah, alright. Well, we gotta talk to her again. Shouldn't look. We shouldn't... Well, no, okay, moving on. Parvati! Parvati!
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
Yes, he's very interested and hyped about it. So I don't know what we need to do in order for her to be like, by the way, here's like Act 2. And I'm like, oh my god, goodness. Okay, whatever you want, sure, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a bit clueless right now. We have everything that we need for Parvati to basically talk to us, but alas, she refuses. So, that may just have to be what I think we may have to start another companion's quest. So I guess it's broken into parts of 2, with the exception of being Nyoka. Well, no, I think everyone's mostly, yeah. Yeah, anyways, regardless, Parvati is
Felix and the
a bit
vicar are
fucky.
arguing again.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you.
It's
kind of big.
Nice. Sure, what do you need?
I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Bringing her home to meet the family, huh? Bold move.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here she can relax.
Good for you. Any way I can help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. I smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was hoping we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Of course. Also, these are things that I think she would find endearing within you, Parvati, considering she has the same occupation. But okay, easy enough. We can head straight over.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Nice. Well, guess where we are right now, Parvati? Who? Groundbreaker. See the future, my dudes. So, this activates quest, part 2 of the quest, which is just a touch hellish. We have to go over all of the Cosmodrome to pick up certain items, including Byzantium. So, yeah. Quick save. Hello, Gladys.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No. My engineer's looking for some deep cleaning. Wants to impress Junlei.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
Ooh.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Your
Cleaning
face.
around your nails, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
An engineer might like refurbish ship, scrubbing parts and all. Although I cannot refuse to be like a mom in this situation. How about mock apple and cinnamon, providing sweet like apple pie?
Captain?
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll
Word
pay for that,
asshole.
ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
I mean, I could pay for it.
Anytime,
I'm one hell of a
sweetheart.
wingman.
You know where to find me.
Yes, Gladys. Goodbye forever.
I hope this
Parvati.
fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
So there's your soap.
Thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Yes, I feel like the perks of dating someone as down to earth in general, and so, you know what I'm saying, her, Julie, is that none of that you'd think matters. Also, we already have one of the things that she requires. So guys, fucking doing it, all right? We're going to need to go to Monarch to get a pie, and then we're going to need to go to Byzantium to get some clothes. Now this is some shit. I remember when I was playing the game normally, I was like, what? We have to go buy some pie, and it costs a fortune, dude. It costs like 5,000 bits or something stupid. It's like, what? Are you high? Oh, I thought I almost killed myself. Which we haven't saved in a long time, so it would have been real not great. By the way, so this is all Parvati basically putting off the asking her out and doing the stressful thing, which is telling a person how you feel. But it also is giving her encouragement, because at the point when, like, she kind of has to do it for all the trouble she's made us go through, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Hello!
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Got it. How is that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls?
Yeah?
The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
My engineer's looking to get a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back. Before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Oh, I feel like we could have done intimidation. You take me for an idiot? Oh, it's 3,000 goddamn bits. I can cover it. I can cover 3,000 bits. Get started, chef.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven.
It's a lot of money. A lot of fucking money.
There we are.
I'm kidding. It's actually nothing.
Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Yes.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. Ah, I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Yeah, you didn't even recognize that I accidentally took the cake thing that you can get. You're welcome. Shouldn't you get ready for Junlei now? I hope we can get everyone to get a little taste of this as well on the ship. No, we'll say this. You're welcome. Shouldn't you get ready for Junlei now?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Perception. Do you really need to do all this? Or are you just putting off the date?
Maybe you're right, and I'm stalling a bit. But maybe I also need to, so as I can work up the courage. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium. Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Guess that's a good thing we got that nav key from Byzantium.
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
All right, we'll swing by when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
I am the best wingman you could ever hope for. Let me tell you, all right? I just dropped $3,000 on a fucking meal that I'm not even gonna eat. All right, my dude? And it's all to not even get you laid, Parvati. So it's a real, kind of like a odd lose for me, but we're here, okay? Byzantium, here we go. Now, I don't know, because Byzantium is a story quest, so we may get some trickles of story stuff, which I'm hoping that we don't need to do. And guess who's there? It's the person I hate the most.
Smuggling ones,
Get away from me. Trash. Are y'all ready for Byzantium? Byzantium. You make up look crazy. Now also, Byzantium. We're not gonna really look at it too much.
When the beasts get through the walls.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Yes. We're not looking at it too much because Byzantium is kind of, I want to wait because it's kind of that thing, you know? Yeah, I want it to be like a good story moment, but we need to access it because, yes, but...
You, with the hips. Over here.
She's talking about me, dude! Because this is how you get one of the best armors in the game is by talking to this lovely lass. Okay.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. Right. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Okay. You can tell all that by the way I'm standing?
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre.
Okay.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Okay. It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sure. This is also a quest to get the best armor in the game, which will be more of like a us handing it in thing than it actually creating it together kind of thing. Yes. Sounds like fun. Count me in.
Marvelous! You and I are going to wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing you wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included.
Yes.
And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Nice. Okay, now my engineer. My engineer is going on a date, and she needs the finest outfit you have.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There.
Persuasion. Oh, 6,000. Oh my god. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
$6,000. Oh my god. I guess we can swing 30,000 bits. Okay.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
Guys, if I have a daughter at some point, it's gonna be a bad time on it for
And there
my
we
wallet.
are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Alright, so as much as I am like, God, that's a lot of money, I'm also like, there's nothing to really spend money in this game on. Yeah, but it's the only reason I'm like, ugh, it's because I already used up a lot of my money on gear, so.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Parvati, making every little thing perfect. What change had Junlei feel?
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Who? She's going to do it. And I'll eavesdrop a little bit because I feel like I earned it at this point. Fucking, like, what is it? Like, yeah, 6,000
I
credits.
believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the
God.
latest Aetherwave serial.
We are going to dock at the Groundbreaker, and she's going to fucking do all of the things, alright?
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Parvati, I swear to fucking God.
Captain, I was hoping for a
Max,
word.
I will slit your fucking...
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look terrific. Cleaner, maybe. Okay. No, you look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Alrighty. We've done it. Check in on the date. I definitely feel like a dad. I got dad vibes flying off me right now. We're gonna sneak and not be a freak. Well, we might just quickly walk.
On
Good job, Sam.
standby for
Good
command.
job, Sam. Is everyone in their rooms? Or have they left? They're all hanging out in the rooms. Fuck off, guys. Not okay.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Hello! I was completely hidden. Oh, we don't have Naoki in a party, which means our stealth
My
is terrible.
father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run,
Shh.
and
I'm having the best time.
You're great!
I appreciate you making the time for this.
Look at the foods, the
excuse me.
wine, so
What
many
about your mama?
stuff.
I don't mean to pry, you just hardly mention her, and I've been wondering.
She passed when I was small. Taught me how to change a fuse on her deathbed. Even sick, she was patient with me. She kept exhaustive journals of my childhood, my father said. Like she was A/B testing child rearing.
Neato. Very smart, clever people. I'll be off. Just gonna let, walk around, give them some space. Ooh, it doesn't help that I pulled her out because we... Oh, shit. Well... I wonder if you could talk to, like, the crew and see what their thoughts are. I bet you could. Let's quickly do that.
You got a second? I can't believe I'm...
Oh, fuck, never mind. It's just some bullshit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time. Well, we gotta talk to Parvati, and she's gonna be like, "Did you fucking did it? Love!" And I'm like, "Yes, Parvati.
Yeah, huh?
Technically, you're still on the ship, right? Okay. Weirdness. Let's go. Boom. So, like, I didn't get to eat anything, though, right? Like, that like, $3,000 food? We can get like 50,
Some
100
crew
things.
members are
Dead.
Yes, you shooting the
center.
same thing. Got it. Hey,
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
thank you. Just I creep out of the wall like a freak. I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So, you laid out the meal, brought June in, and started the music?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So the meal went well. The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Smooth.
One of us has got to be. We're both... June's so reserved and I'm so shy. I worried if I never said anything, nothing would ever get said, you know? I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, what happened next? Don't leave me in suspense.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Fuck yeah. Perception. What about your disinterest in physical affection?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
That was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Okay.
Can we
Is
talk?
that it right there? No, Ellie, we cannot talk. Oh, my heart. My fucking heart. Parvati gained enhanced endure perk. What? I can't. Me in editing, you'll read that and yep. Picture. I gained a picture? Is that like here now? A picture of her and Parvati in my room, mayhaps? What is this? I don't know, but very, very cute. Very, very cute. Also this, also that up there. Holy shit, there's so much trash in my room. Okay. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the absolute lovely, sweet, brilliant, oh, so good stuff that is Parvati's side quest, or companion quest. Utterly lovely, wonderful to the biggest extreme. God, I loved it so much. You play the Hello Wingman, giving up your money, your time, flying across the universe Also that Parvati can finally get the courage to tell the person that she loves that she does in fact love them, or want to be together to some extent. So yes, essentially loved it to pieces, utterly blissful. Again, the next person will do is evict a Max, most likely. But then we're just doing the same thing, banging out all these side quests, trying to get this shit done, signed, sealed, delivered, so that we can have this walkthrough and or let's play and or whatever completed. But that at last brings us to the end of our video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button above me as well as 2 videos to the right. And if you like this video, I fucking see you, dude. Bye.